I'm PC Cast.
And I'm Kristen Cast.
And we're the authors of the House of Night series. Hi, German fans!
Hello!
Hi! It's so nice to talk to you guys again. We're very excited about the release of the last book, Redeemed.
Redeemed!
Yay! We don't know how to say it in German.
I'm sorry.
We're sorry. Okay, we're sorry. But our wonderful German publisher did pass along a whole bunch of questions you guys had for us about towards the last book. And Kristen's going to read them, and we are going to answer them for you. So let's get started.
Awesome. Okay. First question is, how did you get the idea to write the House of Night stories?
Well, the original House of Night stories came from our wonderful agent, Meredith Bernstein. She said she had an idea that she would like me to write a series set at a vampire finishing school. And I was teaching high school at that time. And I immediately thought of setting it in a high school setting. The House of Night backstories, the novellas, that is a really cool story. We were having dinner with our publishers in New York. We're having a wonderful dinner with our New York publishers. And they're all fans of ours. And so they were all talking about the latest book. And I can't remember, it was quite a while ago which book they were talking about. But they started having questions about Anastasia and Dragon. And I started answering questions about how they met. And they were like, wait, you know all these backstories? And I was like, yes.
Of course.
Yeah. And they said, could you write them? And I said, if our publisher would give us time. And he was right there, and he's like, you have time, write them. So we came up with the Dragon Langford story, Lenobia's, Neferet's, and then the last one, Kelowna's Fall. So that's how that happened.
Perfect. The second question is, which is your favorite character?
Oh, this is so hard. I really like Aphrodite. She's really, really easy to write. And of course, I like Zoe.
I love Damien and Heath.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Those are our favorites.
Poor Heath.
I know, poor Heath. But I also really like Aurochs.
It's true.
Oh, poor Aurochs. You guys don't even know about that yet.
No.
Okay, keep going.
The next one is, which character do you dislike?
Ooh. Well, I don't really dislike any of the characters.
I dislike Aphrodite's mom.
Ooh.
Boo, Aphrodite's mom.
That's true.
She's so horrible.
She's horrible.
Ugh.
She's awful to her. I guess I dislike her too. But the character that's really became most difficult for me to write was Neferet. Because as she descended farther into madness, she got so crazy. She got more and more difficult to write. I don't dislike her. I understand her, but she's hard to write.
And how did you get the names of the characters?
Well, tell them how Zoe came.
I picked Zoe's name because I like the name Zoe. But it was also 10 years ago, and I can't remember exactly why I liked it so much, but I'm glad that we chose it. Because he has a great name.
Me too. Sometimes it happens like that. I'll say to Kristen, what do you think about this character? I know I got Shaylin's name from the secretary at the high school that I used to teach at. She said that Shaylin meant something beautiful, like brightness. And I said, ooh, that's a pretty name. And I just used that. I got Kelowna from research. I don't know. Sometimes I do a bunch of research. And like Thanatos means death in Greek. Sometimes it happens like that. And sometimes I just make them up.
Like Stevie Ray.
Like Stevie Ray.
That's a good question. Has Kelowna a soulmate?
Yes. Kelowna does have a soulmate. And if you read Kelowna's Fall and Redeemed, you will see who that is.
How exciting. I
We're
wish I
not
could tell
telling
you
you.
guys stuff.
No.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Which is your favorite book? Well, since you're drinking. My favorite book is actually Redeemed, but since you guys haven't read it yet, my second favorite book is Lenobia's Vow. It's so beautiful. And I really like that even if you haven't read the whole House of Night series, you can read Lenobia's Vow as a standalone novel and fall in love with it as much as I did.
Yeah, I give Lenobia's Vow to people all the time who haven't read the series, and they're like, ooh, now I have to read the whole series. For a long time, Chosen was my favorite because Zoe messes up so badly in that book, and it makes her so real. And then she has to recover from her mistakes and learn from her mistakes, and I think she does that really well. I also really like Burned because I like the setting. I like the Isle of Skye, but I love Redeemed too. I love how Redeemed ended up.
We know that you'll love it too.
Yeah.
The next question is, how long does it take to write a book?
Well, it takes from 4 months to a year, depending on the book and where my head is, and my deadlines, and how much time my publishers give me.
And how did you get the idea to have Heath return as Aurochs?
Well, that's kind of interesting. Many times my characters do stuff that I don't plan on them doing. I didn't really plan on having Heath come back like that. Just like I didn't plan on Stark falling in love with Zoe. I brought Stark in to be Stevie Ray's boyfriend.
Did not work.
Did not work. Stark was not interested in Stevie Ray like that. The Heath thing kind of happened like that. I was creating this vessel and without a soul, so he could be like really just the ultimate evil. And then all of a sudden, the goddess started like talking, and she was talking to Heath and giving him that option to come back, and he took it.
You kind of sound like a crazy person.
I know, right? Sorry. That's how it happened, so.
What is the next project you're working on?
The next project I'm working on, and I'm working on it right now, it's very exciting. It's a high fantasy trilogy that I love very much. It's a quest to regain humanity. It's awesome. I love it. It has dogs and cats and horses in it. That's all I can tell you right now. And people, of course. People.
Well, yes.
I
feel like it would have to have people in it.
What are you working on next, Miss Cass?
I just finished the first book in my new series. It's a new adult paranormal suspense. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very excited about it, and I hope to have more info to y'all soon. So
yeah, just keep an eye on our Facebook pages. We should have announcements very soon about publishing schedules for our new books.
Yes, and don't forget to check out myhouseofnight.com where you can get these awesome shirts, and we'll also keep you updated on our next projects.
Yes. So thank you so much. We feel so close to our German fans. We think that you guys really understand the heart and soul of the House of Night, and we appreciate you so much.
We can't wait to come back and see you guys.
Yeah, we love Germany.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.